So greetings once again from Pennsylvania, and yes, you've read the title of the video, so you know it's another mail time and chat video. And we're back out in the outdoors. You know, I think the last couple of ones we've done have either been in the house or in the Jeep, but it's nice again outside. Actually, it's really warm today. It's like 85 degrees out here today. Today is April 14th, so Easter was just last weekend. So I do have a number of Easter cards. So even though it's after Easter, that's okay. So I was going to call this the Easter edition, but since it's technically not Easter anymore, we won't do that. But I do have quite a bit of, a couple boxes and bunch of letters and stuff as usual. And we'll get going with this. Maybe we'll talk about a few other things afterwards. So let's dive in. All right, so I think I got things organized well enough. Got quite a few cards and stuff here to share with you. But I did get one, I mentioned the Easter cards, but I did get one St. Patrick's Day card. Forgot to mention that, but this is from Julia. Might have to adjust the camera. Hold on a second. Might be a better angle for the camera there. I don't want my stuff to be in the shade. But there you go. St. Patrick's Day from Julia. So thank you. It's the only St. Patrick's Day card I got, but that's okay. Thank you for that, Julia. Now we have some Easter cards. All right. So this first card is from Millie. Thank you for the gift that was inside, Millie. There you go. Easter card. And we got one. Here's one from, get it open. It's from Debbie. Happy Easter to you and your mom. Thank you for the little gift that was in there too, Debbie. And we got a card here from Frank and Margaret. There you go. He is risen, and you're supposed to respond, he is risen indeed, I believe. That's what they do in church. I got that right? Alright, so thank you for the gift that was in there too, if I didn't mention that. And we got another card. This is from Kate. Well, Easter card. Thank you for the gift that was in there, Kate. And one more. Well, actually, there's another Easter card too, but that came in a box. I might do that box next then. I also got a card from Glenn. There you go, Glenn. We talked about Glenn in the last video. He's going through some health issues, but I think he's doing okay. It can be tough. Let me find that box that has the Easter card in too, and I'll get back. All right, I found the box. So this is the card they sent me. This is from Lisa and John. This is a homemade card. That's kind of cool. It's got. So there you go. And they also sent me a box. Some goodies in it. Thank you for the letter. And hope things get better for you. I know people often write about some of the things they're going through and stuff. I know talk about how the last couple of years are pretty tough. And it was for a lot of people, because with the whole pandemic thing and stuff, it really messed with people's lives. Regardless of what you think of the whole pandemic thing, a lot happened. All right. But one thing they sent me a hat for when I'm, during hunting season, when I'm in those areas where, like during hunting season. I do have a blaze orange hat that I wear at times, especially during the hunting season, but I will keep this one too. This one actually has like the camouflage, it's got my name on there too, so that's pretty cool. They told me that I don't have to wear it. Because I think I mentioned in other videos, I'm kind of picky about the hats I wear. There's a certain look and feel that I like with hats, but this one's not bad. There you go. They got some other stuff in here though too. Some other goodies. Got some beef jerky. I always like the beef jerky. I think I've ever had that brand before, Sims. Maybe we'll, I forgot about those. They have something in here that is amazing. These ones, these dark chocolate pomegranate things. We're gonna have to try one of those. Or maybe just one, we'll see. And then there's a book in here too, on the history of the Maryland and Pennsylvania Railroad. So I'll have to look through that. Might give me some ideas for videos. I've been considering that, we've been following the Union Canal, and I'm going to start the Delaware Canal soon, so maybe we'll start with some railroad series too, we'll see. It's a possibility. So let's, I gotta be careful, the creek is right back here. Let's drop the east of the creek. Let me get these open. Well, the pomegranate dark chocolate things, I know I'm gonna like those. I mean, man, are these even gonna last a day? I don't know. Yeah, I think I've had the blueberry ones before, and a few other kinds. These are amazing. All right, I might have to hide them for myself, which actually isn't all that hard to do sometimes. Oh yeah, anyway, we'll let that go. Let's try the beef jerky too. I haven't had lunch yet, so there you go. Can't go wrong with beef jerky. Mmm. Good. Nice and soft. Alright, thank you, Lisa and John. Alright, so this next passage is something I've never gotten in the mail before. I like, guys, you know, sometimes I like to find those old dumps, even if they're not super old. It's cool to find old bottles. I just did find an old bottle when I was down in West Virginia with Todd, Appalachian History Detectives. But yeah, I do like to look through like the old soda cans and stuff, bring back memories. So Mike, this is from Mike, all the way out in Michigan. He sent me this. It's a brand that we don't have out here in Pennsylvania. What's it called? Faygo? Maybe I'll put the name down below. Faygo. I've never heard of it. Most of it's rusted off, but there you go. An old antique can from out there in yeah, I said Michigan. So Faygo, I never heard of Faygo. I'm pretty sure, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have ever had Faygo out here in Pennsylvania, but some folks might know better than me on that one. Let's do another box. This one is from John. John did send me a card. There's a beautiful autumn picture on there. I love spring. Spring is one of my favorite seasons, but so is autumn, and for reasons like that beautiful card. But, you know, before you know it, it will be autumn again. This is the way it works. Thank you for the gift card that was in there too, John. And got myself, oh yeah, this comes right out. A bookmark, if I can pull it out of here. Or I'm not sure if it was, hold on a second. Okay, well I can't pull it out. I think it comes out of the little slip though. Not all who wander are lost. I think you can see that there. I think it comes out of the slip here. I just can't get it out at the moment. That's okay. And then a puzzle. So I'm still working on the one puzzle. I've been busy finishing up with school and stuff, so I haven't been puzzling a lot lately. But I think I have the one I'm working on, another one, and now I have this one to work on too. So I do like my puzzles. All right. Thank you, John, for those items. All right, let's look at some more. Let me do this. So this, hold on, let me get back to you a second. All right, so this little package came in. There's no name on it. I felt like there was a card or a letter with this, but I'm not sure anymore. We'll see. Sometimes I lose things, but here you go. Neat little book, In Praise of Paths, Walking Through Time and Nature. Check out that name up top. Sounds like it's from Norway. So we'll have to take a look through this. That's cool. Like I said, I thought there was a letter with this, but I could be wrong. I apologize if there was. I mean, if I find it later in the house, I'll share that. I'll tag that on in the video here. But regardless of who you are, thank you. I do enjoy reading as well. So, never heard of that name. I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Okay. But yeah. Looks like there's some poetry and things in here. The measure of all paths. The beginning. All right, thank you. This next card is from Deb, and you should recognize what's on front of this card. We did a video on this, was that back in November, I believe? Check it out, it's got that giant coffee pot on there. Yeah, the coffee pot, Bedford PA. It kind of reminded what it looked like in the past with the gas station there and everything, because when we were there, none of that stuff was there anymore. Thank you for the gift card that was in there too, Deb. And there she mentions a few things in her letter about there's a, you know, about the graves of the Confederate soldiers along Route 16 out there in Fulton County. I don't think I knew about that one, so I'll have to check that out. She mentioned some other things in here for me to check out, so I always appreciate other information about things. You know, especially when people tell me about stuff in our local area, it gives me ideas. Just give me a little thing too on the ladies of the Grand Army of the Republic. There you go. I think that's the Grand Army of the Republic is the Union Army during the Civil War. All right. And then from Alicia, I got a letter from Alicia. So thank you for your kind words in there. And thank you for spelling Naomi's name correctly. It's Naomi. I get a lot of different variations of her name spelled. It's not Naomi, it's Naomi. Even my friend John says it wrong. He calls her Naomi. It's Naomi. It's Naomi. Anyway, it's in the end, it's no big deal, folks. Naomi's okay with it. But anyway, I mentioned that, Alicia. You got it right. But anyway, thank you for your letter. Got ants crawling around everywhere. That's what happens in spring. Get off my blanket. Got a couple things in here. You sent me this book. It's called Journey Through Our Land, but there's something in particular here. So it says, Cliff, see page 119. And he has it highlighted there. Yeah, this is about, it mentions remember that couple of videos where I was in French Creek State Park. I was talking about that one Underground Railroad community with the escaped slaves and stuff, and the church, the cemetery there. I didn't get permission to get to that cemetery, but it's called the Mount Frisbee Church, about 1856, and it has some information here about that. It talks about alongside their ceremony, not far from the village of Geigertown, still stands the remains of their stone church, which they built by their own labor, known today as Mount Frisbee's Church. Yeah, but that's an area that we were talking about. We were looking for remains of a village that was back there. I don't think we found a few hints of something maybe, but that's kind of interesting. Some of you feel the pamphlets. One on the Joanna furnace. I need to get there. It's actually not too far from where I live. Not too far from some of the sections of the Horseshoe Trail we've been doing too. History of Pool Forge, another place I need to get to. So I do like these pamphlets because they give me ideas. Sometimes it's places I know about, but it's a reminder that, hey, Cliff, you need to get there. So thank you, Norman. And we got some stuff from Melanie here. Got a card from her here. Thank you. Oh, not a card, but a letter. Thank you for that. Some different ideas. But she also sent me a package too. Here's the one card on there. Check that out. Butterfly. I think they call it a spring azure. Just a butterfly. And then there were some, you'll see the books at the end there. Some other pamphlets. One on the C&O Canal, or Chesapeake and Ohio Canal. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Like I said, we're doing the Union Canal, and I want to start the Delaware Canal soon. But this is a cool one too. There's a ton of stuff left behind on this one that we can film. So I look forward to that. Some more information about the Chesapeake and Ohio. Oh yeah, they're like a little newsletter. So I would like to get down there too. I have a lot of places I want to go. Then she sent me, I got some books here too. Here's one on Penmar. This is a village right on the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. I will be there soon. We were kind of there when we finished the Appalachian Trail in Pennsylvania. We ended right there, but I will be back there soon. I'm hopefully starting that series soon. My leg is falling asleep. Readjust myself here. I'm hopefully starting that series, the Appalachian Trail in Maryland. I kind of got it planned out. Because I'll do some hiking there and visit some other areas. Because the farther I travel from home, I like to do multiple things to make it worth my while from a business perspective. Driving 2 hours to film one thing and going home, I try to make the most of the trip by filming a number of other things. So since we'll be in Penmar, maybe we'll find some stuff in there to film too. It's got like the old tiny pictures and stuff. Cool. And then this book too, George Alfred Townsend in Gathland. I think there's a state park in Maryland called Gathland State Park, and the Appalachian Trail goes right through that too. So this will probably come in handy. Oh, look at the old dresses. So, all right, thank you for those. All right, so I think I have one more box. I'm just double checking here everything. Make some room here. All right, so this is the most recent thing that came in. This is from Mike. Wait, double check. I gotta find a letter card in here that I was missing. Yeah, it's a box of goodies. Well, there's one book in here, which I'm actually kind of excited about. The Pennsylvania and New York Frontier. History from the 1720s to the close of the Revolution. So there might be some French and Indian War information here that I can use. I haven't perused it fully yet, but we may get some more. Because I'm still working on my French and Indian War series, or hopefully wrap that up this spring and summer. And like I said, hoping to start the Revolutionary War series too. But yeah, look forward to looking through that. And then the rest of the box has a bunch of goodies in it. Oh, we got some coffee, hydration, coffee, and electrolytes. Never had anything like that before. There you go. I think there's a bee's nest right up here. Like a honeybee nest, I can hear them. They're pretty loud up there. Alright, then we got pretzel crisps. Man, check these out. We'll try some of these in a moment. Pretzel crisps. Oops. What else we got? Oh, these. I have not had these for a while. I used to eat these a lot, and I got kind of tired of them. You know how you do? Sometimes you like something, and then you eat it, and then you kind of get tired of them. But they're these Lara Bars. Years ago, they have all different kinds of flavors. I used to eat a whole lot of them. Oh, these are the ones with the cashews in them, though. The best ones. So I will eat these, though. Like I said, I thought about getting them again, but they'll definitely be a great. These don't melt either. Like not like all chocolatey. They don't melt on you in the hot weather. Here we got, what is this, Cadbury? Oh, this is like a chocolate drink. Cadbury drinking chocolate. There you go. We can take that along camping trips. There's some interesting things here I've never heard of before. Orion's Irish potatoes. What in the world? We'll have to try those in a moment. Coca-Cola. This looks like it's all German. I'll have to check those out too. We got some honey. I haven't made too many of my honey and peanut butter and honey sandwiches lately, but this is the kind I never had. This is tulip poplar honey, so that's interesting. I never had that before. I do like these. I'll have to have the Lance cracker packets along on my trips. They're yummy, they don't melt and stuff like that, but these I do like. I haven't had them for a while yet. The fudge, so those are going to disappear. We have beer nuts. We'll try those in a moment. There's still, I'll save that for the end there. Then there's these Britannia Bourbon, the original cocoa cream biscuits. Look at that. So I'll open that up in a moment too for you. And then he sent me, just like the other Mike sent me that soda can. He sent me two. Here's an old bottle, old Hires root beer can. I mean not can, bottle type thing right there. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get some of these food things open and try some of them with you. All right, so let's try some of these things. We'll try the beer nuts first. They're peanuts. Sweet and salty taste. All right. Those will sit on my desk. I will eat those while I research things. I like my nuts. Let's try the Irish potatoes. I have no idea what these are. A coconut, oh my goodness. A coconut cream center rolled in cinnamon. This is not gonna be good. I mean, it's gonna be good, but I mean, that's what they look like. They look like little potatoes. I mean, they're called that. Oh my goodness. I've never heard of these things before. Wow. Okay, those are good. Let's try the pretzel crisps. I can say right. Pretzel crisps. They're melting a little bit. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Out here in the sun. They're definitely covered in dark chocolate though. I'll have to let them cool off. Look at that. Alright, probably got melted chocolate all over my face, but alright, let's try the Bourbons, the Choco Cream Biscuits. These are probably good with coffee, but that's what they look like. Yeah. These are gonna go good with coffee. There's a whole bunch of them too. Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got one more thing. I have no idea what these are. Everything's in German. Huh. Looks like chocolate, maybe? Gonna get it open though. That wasn't too bad. Oh, yeah. There you go. It is chocolate. Hasn't melted yet though either. So it's like German chocolate. All right, more melted chocolate. All right, so I think that's everything. I'll have to double check up in the house. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm missing one of those, a card or letter for that one book. I feel like there was something with it, but anyway, we'll have to look. But yeah, so school is almost over for me. Well, you know, I'm like a part-time teacher, I work with different homeschool groups, but so today is, what is today? Today's April 14th. I just have next week yet, to 2 days next week to teach, and all I'm doing is giving them their final exams. I'll be doing the last of my homework grading this week too. So even though it's just teaching part-time, you know, it will open up things quite a bit more for me. Then I can just kind of shut that part of my brain down, the school thing, you know, think about school, lessons and homework and all that kind of stuff, and it just opens up the spring, rest of the spring and summer just to film to my heart's content, to be honest. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I like teaching too, but it does. Anyway, you know, the two conflict sometimes. Not in a bad way, but it's just the way it is. So yeah, we'll start. Some camping trips will be coming up soon. Some of those new series I've been talking about, they'll be coming up. I know I've started some already, but I have other ideas for some more to do. So I'm hoping for a great summer. I mean, you never know, things happen, but I'm just hoping for a great summer on different levels, folks. But yeah, you know, thank you again for all the gifts. Yeah, all the time you guys kind of overwhelm me, you know, with the gifts. You know, it's amazing. But anyway, thank you, folks, and hopefully we'll see you around. Yeah, I was definitely right about the bees. We were filming just down there in my backyard, but yeah, looks like they're swarming. See them all there. Look at all of them. So some new queens probably emerged. Who knows? I know we made a video of that one in spring, but we'll see.